Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. It's your boy Beagers, and we are here for a different type of video. I actually didn't even know that these existed. It's a want to battle tag, and I actually got tagged by one of my close friends at this point in the community, Mr. Sanak. And apparently there's a little birdie going around that I might get tagged by someone else, which I can't even believe that I got tagged by one of you guys, let alone a few of you. But I want to thank all you guys for this amazing opportunity, I guess would be the best way to describe it, because this actually starts out with Mr. Birdkeeper Toby, which I'm going to go ahead and put his in one of the little side parts and even in the description to let you guys know that he is the one that started all this even in the first place. Apparently, he does this every single year, and the fact that I'm a part of it just But yeah, so I want to make sure I go ahead and thank Mr. Birdkeeper Toby and Sanak for this opportunity to even be a part of this. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the questions that are actually a part of this tag, because when I first found out about this tag, I thought it was a battle. Like, let's throw down! But apparently it's not. So, the very first question is, why did you choose your YouTube name? Now, this has a little bit of a story to it, and unfortunately it is a little bit of a sad story, but I'm going to try to keep it as upbeat as always for you guys. So when it came to figuring out my name, it actually really wasn't that hard. When it comes to video games, and when it comes to any type of game in particular, I always have called myself Beagers, because back before I was born, my grandmother actually had a dog by the name of Beagers. It was a beagle, and he was a picky dog when it came to wet grass or concrete or hardwood floor. It was insane, by at least the stories that I've heard. And unfortunately, with my grandmother and the dog passing away, my grandmother passed away about a year or two ago, and the dog passing away before I was born, Beagers just kind of stuck with me when it came to video games. And not to mention, it's one of the names that doesn't get taken very often, which was one of the issues that I've always had. So Beagers has kind of just stayed close to my heart with my grandmother and everything like that, and that's why I've been named Beagers. It's kind of a, I hate to say it like this, but it's kind of a childish name and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, then what is the point? Penny for your thoughts. However, I do know how these questions are and everything like that, but I'm going to go a little bit out of order to try to, like, make it a little smooth and stuff like that. So the next question I'm going to bring up is, why did you start your YouTube channel? The reason I started my YouTube channel was actually based off of just Pokemon in particular. When I started, okay, the whole reason why I started this channel was my roommate that I have that's over in the other room and stuff actually kicked me in the butt and said, not literally, but figuratively, he kicked me in the butt and said, if you do this all the time, why don't you just have some fun with it? See what you can do with it, and, you know, this will help out your confidence a little bit, and it definitely has. So I started this out as a hobby, just to have some fun when I'm just laying in bed and just not doing anything and stuff like that. So I decided, hey, you know what, why not? And it also helped me out that I started watching Mr. Shady Penguin, which started off with the whole randomizer Nuzlocke stuff, and I was just so happy to have a Pokemon game that I could replay in a different way, because in a randomizer, you never know what's going to happen depending on how you randomize it. From abilities to typings to Pokemon to anything along those lines. So I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try and have some fun with it. And that's kind of how I started my YouTube channel, by a little kick in the butt by a roommate and my best friend of about 10 years. And with that, that goes into one of the other questions of, what is your favorite Pokemon game? Because with all the Pokemon that I have played over the, I don't know, 10 or 15 years at this point, Pokemon Ruby was my very first game that I've ever played, and is still one of my favorite games to play. I am a Gen 3 baby. That is what it is. Ruby and Emerald, I've played hours, countless hours on. I've replayed the game more times than I can count at this point, which isn't very high to be fair, but it is what it is. And again, I didn't really play Pokemon Sapphire. I don't understand why. I guess red was my favorite color and blue wasn't, so I guess I just stayed away from blue. I don't know. But that's besides the point. So Gen 3 is by far my favorite gen, and Pokemon Ruby is my favorite game because it was the first game I got that for my little Game Boy Advance. It was amazing. And the fact that the cartilage was a different cartilage. The game itself was a different color, and just you could see there was so much amazing things about Ruby. It wasn't even funny, and I enjoyed every single bit of it. I could not put that game down. You can ask my mother. Anyways, that goes into the very next question, because unfortunately Team Magma and Team Aqua were not my favorite evil teams. The next question comes across as, what is your favorite team? My favorite team, my favorite evil team, I apologize, favorite evil team actually comes across as the OG, the original Team Rocket. Because back when I was watching the anime and everything, when I started out with Pokemon Ruby, was Jesse and James. Jesse and James and Meowth! I hate water, especially wet water! But it was that type of enthusiasm that they always had when they walked out and stuff. And then when I finally played Gen 1, or Red version, of course, Red Ruby, you get the idea. But when I started playing the Red version, and I saw that Giovanni was a gym leader, that's just when Team Rocket came out to be like the top dog. And not to mention, it goes into Gen 2. Team Rocket is the only evil team that goes in between two different games of two different regions. Unless you're considering Team Rainbow Rocket, which is a whole nother story, but I'm not even considering that, because I don't consider that an evil team. However, I do consider Team Rocket the OG power of the evil teams, but that is just me. Which, let's go ahead and get into the very next question that is on here for the tag, which is, what should your viewers expect from you this year? And I've gone ahead and spilled the beans just a little bit during my streams and videos, and came across to be, I want to do more streaming. I want to do more streaming. I want to have fun with you guys outside of just videos, and I want to do more collabs. I want to be a part of this amazing family of Pokemon and community that is here to offer. There are so many of you guys. It absolutely blows my mind that I've never even seen some of you guys until I started my channel. So collabs is a definite number one on my channel as of this year. And number two is, I just want to stream, hang out with you guys, have fun, be able to talk to you back and forth without going in the comment section going, which the comment section is always fun to interact with you guys, but you don't get to see my reactions. And reactions are everything. First impressions are everything to me, so I hope I did a good one for you guys. But that is what you can expect from me as of this year: collabs and streams. Period. That is what I want to do for this, because I'm still a small channel, I'm still learning everything, and I got my fingers crossed that go, blast it off again, stuff like that. But I want to go ahead and get into the last few questions that I have here, and I want to make sure I let you guys know that these people are absolutely amazing. That's how I'm going to say it to begin with. But name someone with similar or less subscribers you think your audience would enjoy. Now, I have a few people in here. I wish I could name them all, but unfortunately I can't. So the very first person that I want to go ahead and tag in this is Mr. Symbionic Troll, and I hope I say that correctly. I really do, because I always butcher it for some strange reason. But he is an amazing creator, and the very first time that I saw him, he was streaming to pretty much himself. And when I met the guy, he was a little closed off, a little bit like that, and then all of a sudden it's like a switch flipped. It was amazing to see the true troll he is, and yes, he is indeed a troll, but that's not such a bad thing all the time. Me and my best friend, we had an argument the very first time that we met each other, and now we're best friends for like 10 years. Like, come on now. But Troll has been a very die-hard, just amazing person. And he did stop his channel for a little bit, but then came back, and it was just like a whole new person arrived, and it's just, if it wasn't for him, I would not be the person I am right now on the channel. I have opened up confidence-wise, so I have to make sure I thank that guy, and you would definitely enjoy his content because he makes everything as funny as possible as he possibly can, which I know I've pretty much gotten off topic a little bit, but I gotta say what I gotta say. Another person that I want to make sure you guys go out and check out as well is your boy Houdini. Oh my goodness, this guy. When I first met him, it was through Pokemon Showdown. And me and him have been competing sub for sub essentially at this point. So he's kind of like my arch nemesis or my rival like Gary and Ash. But when I went into his Pokemon Showdown, we are even in battles. Like, it's going back and forth. He's winning, I'm winning, he's winning, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning, he's winning, he's winning. It's just like back to back. And me and him have had some good conversations and stuff like that. And he's just an amazing guy. I watch him all the time and everything along those lines. And he's just that down to earth guy that you can pretty much have any conversation you want with. And he's helped me out a lot as well, knowing exactly when to say stuff, when not to say things, and because sometimes your boy Beagers is dumber than a bag of rocks. I don't have much that goes on in my head all the time, but you know, ding 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 ding. But one of the other, besides the fact of those two, I want to go ahead and mention this amazing girl, amazing woman. It's May Bug. I mean, oh my goodness, this girl, I will tell you what, when I first met her and heard her motto of save the Lotads, I just lost it. She always has fun on her channel, and when one of the times her stream blew up with about 40 or 50 people, she didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to say. I'm just over here like, oh my goodness, congratulations, like, keep it up, you're doing amazing. And it's just like, I don't know how to express myself about that and everything, and I wish I could watch her more, but unfortunately, our schedules, like, line up. It's a little weird. It's like, when she's doing something, I'm doing something, and then when I go watch her, she's done. And then vice versa. It's really weird, but it's I want to make sure I mention these three amazing people that I hope you guys go and watch. I'm going to leave them in the description. I'm going to leave their things probably on the side. That's why I gave a little bit of room, hoping I actually do it in editing, but you know, who knows. But now here comes the best part of the video, is where myself, your boy Beagers, the crazy, weird, unorthodox, hyper, and loud person that he is, gets to tag 3 amazing people to try to do these videos as well. And the very first person that pops up into my head that I've already done in these whole you would enjoy these people and everything like that is Mr. Papa Agron. This man, this big man, this Papa is definitely someone I want to tag because I don't know if he's been tagged yet, and this man, I want to hear his story as well. But another guy that I want to go ahead and tag, which I did mention in the less subscribers or similar subscribers and stuff like that, is Mr. Symbionic Troll. Mr. Symbionic Troll is, again, an amazing person. I want to make sure I tag him because I want to hear stuff about him too. Why did he start this stuff even in the beginning? It would actually be really cool to know some more background story about the people in the community. And then number 3. Took me some time to actually think about. It honestly did. But he deserves the support. He deserves the kick in the butt, if that makes sense. But Mr. Fam Dude, Papa Agron, and Mr. Symbionic Troll, because unfortunately, if it wasn't for the 3 of them, I don't know where I would be. I don't even know if I'd be a part of this community, which is absolutely amazing, and I consider a family. So, those are the 3 people that I'm going to tag: Mr. Papa Agron, Mr. Symbionic Troll, and Mr. Fam Dude. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weird video that is going to be going up on the channel. And I hope those 3 are ready for a tag battle, because I am throwing down, guys. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I know the whole spiel of a like, sub, and I'm not even going to mention that, because guess what? This is not a normal video, so I don't even really know how to cut it off and stuff, but I guess I'm just going to do my tag like I always do. I will see you guys the very next time we have an episode, and I will see you guys very, very soon.